What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Now, let's take a step back. Let's understand one position that I love to talk about. That position is Jasmy Coin. And no matter how much people will tell me that it's a horrible play, I love the fact that I see like some of these comments that are acknowledging things. Like if somebody is wrong and they go, look, I was wrong about Jasmy Coin and I should have, listened. I should have saw what you saw, but I was blinded by what I wanted to see. When I see comments like that, when I hear people say things like that, that's where I'm like, I appreciate you because you realize, when you may have made a mistake or the things that you've said. I do that all the time. If somebody tells me about something and I'm like, this is this doesn't really look great to me, and then the play does make a move and they start implementing a bunch of things, I didn't take the time to look into that, right? And I acknowledge that. And the people that can acknowledge those things, you know, I appreciate you guys in this space because you're not closed minded. And it reminds me every day not to be closed minded. And I try to look into everything. There's people that, run into me all the time and they're like, hey, can you check out this play? And, they'll show me the play on their phone. They'll show me how much they have invested. And then I'm like, I don't know, I've never heard of it. And then I'll take the time to research it. I'll remember, be open minded. I'll take the time to research it. I'm like, this looks pretty good. Like, I can tell the reasons why this person got into this. I can tell the reason why they have so much. But everybody has their own larger play for a reason. And mine wasn't the largest play that I had, which it was Jasmy Coin, right? I have my largest play was CRO, and it still is CRO, and how much I physically invested. It's getting to the point of XRP, but you're showing, how much you believe in that play. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I believe Jasmy Coin is not done. And I believe Jasmy Coin has a large future and a lot of potential from where we are right now. And this is why I stay with the 1 million that I have while making these active trades over here on Margex. And I'm glad that they have it available to trade on Margex because I'm comfortable with this play and making these trades. But I just wanted to say that from the start of this video that I appreciate you guys that realize when you are wrong, because I realize when I'm wrong about a bunch of situations, and I try to instill that same type of mindset onto everybody else, is to be open minded, right? Because you may never know when something is going to blow up, and you honestly might not know all the information behind something, and neither will they, and they just may end up being right while you actually did the research. But if you do the research, you feel a little bit better about maybe making that mistake. If you didn't do the research and you just stayed closed minded, you feel horrible because if you would have taken a look at it, you would have seen what comes next, right? So, anyways, thank you to the people that reach out to me and say, you were right about Jasmy Coin, either if you invested or you didn't invest into the play. I appreciate those comments. Other people that just double down and say this is going to be horrible. It's going to go from 3 cents to 0 cents, and not rise to a level of 10 or 20 or 30 cents. They say that this is the max. Those are the same people that said 5 cents, or sorry, 0.5 cents was the max, and 1 cent was going to be the level that it resists from every single time. So those are the same people that are doubling and tripling and quadrupling down. So appreciate the positive people. I also appreciate constructive criticism, but people that are overly negative without actually knowing about the position, those are the people where it's like, why are you even here? Like, just go somewhere else. If you want to continuously complain about it, just go somewhere else. So in this video, I want to talk about Jasmy Coin and my convictions, right? Why I believe that this is going to be worth so much more, way more than the normal person thinks. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to kind of make the same short-term gains that I'm making with Jasmy Coin, I show them all the time. I don't have Margex up right now, but go over to Margex. You can trade Jasmy Coin up to a 50x leverage if you want to. So if you find a low point in where it stands, you could trade a 50x leverage. You can trade a 10x leverage or 15x leverage. But the point is that you can utilize other people's money to make yourself more money. And that's what I'm doing, is I'm covering my initial investment of $4,000 with just simply actively trading, right? So if you understand the markets, you understand charting and all of that stuff, why not dabble into leverage trading a little bit? So, anyways, um, let's go into Jasmy Coin really quick. I thought my computer shut off because all three of the screens went black. It was kind of weird. But let's go into Jasmy Coin really quick and show you guys where it is. It currently stands at a level of 3 cents. It's at 3.048 cents. It's down 0.44% on the day. It's at a $1.5 billion market cap. We're seeing about $100 million worth of volume and a 6.4% volume to market cap ratio. All the supply is out there. I know people make us think about that. They were always like, oh, Jasmy was a rug pull. You got to understand dilution. While that is something that's not necessarily the best thing, is to have dilution, but it is something that could create a lower and lower price point if you do see the massive potential for the future, right? It's like them doing a reverse split multiple times, or doing not a reverse split, but adding more shares multiple times, not reverse split. If they add more shares, they're adding more and diluting the overall price, making room for new investors and just all of these things that could benefit the company for the future. But for Jasmy Coin, when I look at this position, I say, what makes it, so popular? I definitely think when you look at the availability, I think that's the kind of number one thing that you can look at here and say, this has always been heavily available on many different platforms to purchase. You're talking about Coinbase, an S-tier exchange, Binance, an S-tier exchange. You're talking about Kraken or Crypto.com or now Margex and all of these other places. It becomes available, and as you see the growth, as you see people that talk about it, it becomes more and more popular. The number of people that are making videos about this as of now is definitely insane because it's catching a lot of popularity. It's catching a lot of views. I've mentioned this before the views came in, and I was hesitant to make these videos because I was like, all right, well, I'm not really getting views from them, so I'm still going to hold on to the position, but if I'm holding on to the position, I might as well talk about it a little bit. So I ended up making those videos, got like 1,000 views or something, if that. And then some videos I would get a little bit more. There's a couple of people that are on Twitter and on YouTube that have consistently talked about it, honestly, longer than I have, which is great. And I would love to give them a shout out as well. But if you want to go and follow, just for one example, Steph is Crypto. If you want to go and follow him, feel free to do so on Twitter, on YouTube. He's been talking about it for longer than I've been talking about Jasmy Coin, but I see the opportunity in it, and saw the opportunity in it as people mentioned this to me. I just never made a video about it. When it got introduced on Coinbase, everybody and their mom asked me, "Hey, are you getting into Jasmy Coin?" Right? It's supposed to be the Bitcoin of Japan. Are you getting into this play? And I was like, the dilution just doesn't seem right. Like the number of coins that are out there doesn't seem like I wouldn't feel great about investing into that play because they can always dilute me. But if they dilute the entire project, absolutely. I think it has a great head on its shoulders. I think it has a good place to where it's going. So that's what I decided to do, is get into that later on after the dilution happened. But this project to me just speaks nothing but greatness, right? You see the connection to different companies. You see the connection to different leaders within some of those companies like Sony and Panasonic and Apple and all of this, right? Um, but I think more importantly, you understand the impact that data has and control over data actually has. And that's what really speaks to me the most, is how that's going to be implemented. Honestly, I don't fully know how they're going to make all of those connections work, and if they are going to work that way, and if there will be those partnerships and connections that happen. But the unknown has always been a big selling point for me to make things interesting. However, you have to see some sort of proof of concept, which we've already seen with Jasmy Coin. So for me, I see the price doing nothing but rising. right? Especially in, you know, when the Ethereum ETFs go live and people can purchase them, you're going to see more and more activity under Ethereum, which Jasmy Coin is definitely a big player in the game under Ethereum. You know, it's still in the top 100. It's number 60 by market cap, and it's definitely a top player coin at $1.5 billion market cap compared to a lot of other projects that are out there. A lot of things are built on Ethereum. Not a lot of them are worth $1.5 billion. You have to understand that. So Jasmy Coin will be a bigger player and will continue to be a bigger player in this game. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I know this video is kind of everywhere, but I do believe in Jasmy Coin so much. And I want other people to see that I believe in it, and hear that I believe in it, and feel that I believe in it. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to trade Jasmy Coin or leverage another play to trade Jasmy Coin, you can do that on Margex. That link is at the top of the description. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much again for watching, listening, viewing, subscribing, everything you do. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.